And behind the scenes, I'm not a real smart man, but I think you might be trading in your welder for some wrenches today.
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right, our saw is complete, and now we're doing what we should have been doing the whole time, a little bit of winter maintenance.
Yeah.
So here is the question. Where do you want to start?
Bubba Dump.
Bubba Dump. Of course, you want to start on your favorite piece of equipment. We got to neglect my favorite piece of equipment. All right. What is, well, what are we doing at Bubba Dump?
Well, I knew we had one little leak. You said you found 2 leaks, and that was all you could find on the whole truck.
Yeah, so if you guys are new to the channel or just now following along, this is a truck I bought at auction 2 years ago?
Yeah, I guess it'd be 2 years ago.
And bought it at auction down in Florida 2 years ago. Whenever I bought it, none of the brakes were working on the truck. It had leaks front to back. None of the lockers were working. It was in pretty bad shape. So lots and lots and lots of videos on the channel if you guys want to go back and see us fix the brakes, fix a bunch of leaks, fix a bunch of knick-knack stuff. We built the custom exhaust for it last year.
Yeah.
Which has held up awesome.
Great, yeah.
And sounds good.
Your paint's not holding up
Well,
the grease, but that may have been the last job, the trees you were throwing on my cab that done that.
That's extra capacity up there.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right, so here's where we're going. This thing is actually due for a complete service. It needs an oil change. It needs everything going through it. It's got enough hours on it. So while it's in here, we are down to 2 small leaks. We got a small hydraulic leak and a small engine oil leak. Just because they're small leaks doesn't mean they're going to be small jobs to fix them.
Yeah, true.
And then we got a major air leak.
Yeah, the air leaks.
That's the main reason we're in here is we got a pretty big air
Yeah.
leak. I think I know where it's at back here. So, well, do you want to go play the old hide and seek with the oil leak and see if we can figure out what's going on?
Mm-hmm. Go after it. You're pretty sure we know where the air leak's at, so I'll just see try to find these.
The air leak is it's audible, and if you translate the hissing, it says, "Hey, I'm over here."
The air leak's more environmental friendly too. Oil leaks, which they ain't bad, but
no. The problem is,
I got a lot.
oh, that's another thing we did to this truck. We forgot. Remember last year we completely redid the fuel tank.
The fuel tank, yep.
Fixed it up. It was leaking. We got, man, this truck. I know you guys say I need to paint it. I'm not dead set on painting it, but mechanically this truck has been very sad.
Put a cup holder in it too last
Put
year.
a cup holder in it. You got a heater now?
Got a heater, Red Dog.
Red Dog
I think the cup holder was Red Dog for that too.
There you go, Red Dog taking care of you.
My big rig truck and knob on the
Oh,
steering
yeah,
wheel. That
yeah.
was another one
Yeah.
got on there. That's came in pretty handy. I like that.
All right, well, yeah.
You're gonna go under there on that creeper, and I'm gonna hand you a light.
How'd I
find these leaks?
How I knew you were going to say that. All right, well, they ain't going to find themselves. I bet you we let it run, it'll drip on the ground and it'll be vertically straight up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all I got this morning. All right, I'm going to try to show you guys this the best I can, and it's going to be hard. But if you look right up in there, there's a square box of some sort. I've tried to find this thing in the parts book and I cannot find it. I don't know how they've got it listed or what it is. I originally thought the rear main seal was leaking, but their oil, I know you guys can't see, you're just gonna have to take my word for it, but the oil does not go any higher than that. So it's gotta be that box right there that's leaking. So the good news is it's not the rear main, man, behind the scenes.
That's very good news.
The bad news is I think we're gonna have to pull a hydraulic pump off to get to it.
Are you for sure it's leaking?
How bad do you want your oil leak fixed there, bud?
I didn't see that one leaking.
I don't think it's going to be horrible to get it off there.
Oh, okay, then we'll change it.
It's going to be really easy for you because you're going to do it from out there.
I can't see it from out here.
All right, well, let's we kind of got a game plan on this one. Let's see if we can figure out what the other one is. All right, bear with me, guys. We're way up in the belly of the beast here. I don't know if you can see that valve right there. I believe that is a steering valve. And somewhere it is leaking some hydraulic oil, but I think we're going to have to start the truck and maybe turn it back and forth a few times so we can see what's going on or where it's leaking at. I don't see anything dripping from where I cleaned it all off at, Aaron, so I don't know, we may have to start it up and wiggle it back and forth or something.
Alright. You want me to grab the radios?
Let me climb out of here because I'm kind of in a pinch point. Maybe we'll turn it a few times and then I got it cleaned off good enough. I think if it leaks, I can see where it's running from.
Okay.
We may need to close that hood though so I don't hit that door.
Yeah.
Wiggly, yeah. Guys, we got the one leak to show itself right there. Get this out of the way. There we held down pressure on the bed. And just to confirm we don't have any other issues. That brake is annoying. You're good. We're gonna pull it outside, raise the bed up and hold it. That'll be good right there. Raise the bed up and hold it and make sure we don't have the bed. Yeah, go ahead up. Basically, we're gonna hold it against the relief. Hold it against the relief the other way and make sure we don't have any other leaks. Just kind of hold it against the relief there a little bit.
Easy.
All right, guys, we got a little heat in the engine oil, which is good before we change it out. We're gonna back this thing back in the shop. I think we know where our leaks are at, so let's get them fixed. We're gonna try our fancy new drain thingy, some jiggy, and see if it works. Oh, I see oil coming. Look at that. We won't tell Volvo this is the one the guy gave us for the taco.
No.
That's why it's at a 90. It's draining though.
Yep.
Ain't that just fancy?
Nice.
Oh man, hands. Boy. That was not near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But I just had oil for lunch. All right. So I get this one off without spilling it over. This would be a lot more convenient if there wasn't a random hydraulic hose in the way. Just saying.
Yeah.
Got it. All right.
Excellent.
Yep. Well, man, behind the scenes, we got the oil drained, and got all the filters changed down yonder here. I mean, this thing really looks in pretty good shape for what it is, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
Especially the abuse we give it.
Yeah.
Truck. All right, so I'm 90% sure this one here is our steering pump. I think that one's our transmission pump because the return to it goes to the transmission. So, pretty good chance it's
Pretty good chance. Yeah. I wouldn't give it away or anything.
All right, so either, long story short, to get to that plate up there, we need to pull this pump or that pump. I'm thinking it's going to be easier to pull this one because we can leave the suction line attached. And then we'll basically have to take off 3 hoses. Hopefully we can just slide it back out of the way and then do what we need to do and then put it back.
Man, you make it sound easy.
Coming from the guy that's sitting on a nice cushy pad over there. All right, you ready to pull it?
Yeah, I'm ready to see you pull it.
Let's do it.
I'll say 5/8.
You want to go with this one here first?
Okay.
I'm going 15/16.
That's what I was going to say. That's what I have in my hand, see?
And it would be 1 inch.
Oh, don't worry. I got a 1 inch too.
Convenient. Too bad it's 1 16.
Oh, that I don't have.
You got that 1 1/8?
Yeah, I got an 1 1/8.
Let me try it. Don't tell nobody.
Okay, now, before we get too carried away.
All right, I'll give you guys a little better look at what we're after. This little box right here is what's leaking. It's some sort of oil pump that feeds these bearings or returns oil. I'm not 100% for sure which way it goes. And I cannot for the life of me find anything about this in the book. We've looked in the parts book and the service manual.
Yeah.
And maybe we're the only truck in the world that has one of these.
Yeah. And you're just guessing that's what it is.
Well, at this point, I don't know if we got an option. I've been wrong before, but I was wrong yesterday, so I should have a while before I'm wrong again. All right. I say, obviously the pressure washer couldn't reach in there, and let's get that cleaned up real good, and then we'll try to get it off there. I had to come up for air. How bad's my face?
Not bad yet.
You are lying through your teeth. I can feel it all over me, and if I go to wipe it, I'm probably sure.
There ain't nothing. You wipe your face. There ain't nothing on there.
He's lying.
No.
Feel it.
Oh, a little bit in your eyes, but you can't see that on camera.
All right. Well, the good news is all the oil is off that onto me.
That's good. I like that.
So, man, who painted that fuel tank? They sure did a good job.
It's holding up pretty good.
It is, man. And it's not leaking.
It's not leaking, no.
We got that leak fixed. All right. Well, I guess let's pull the mystery box off.
Yeah.
That's what it is. 1/2 inch. Or 13, I'm sorry. It's 13 and a half inches, same thing.
Oh, hey, one's metric, one's standard.
It's the same size.
Not even close.
Just different numbers. All right, man, behind the scenes, we were correct in our assumption that this is an oil pump. We got that going for us. There's your gear style oil pump right there, see it?
Mm-hmm.
So these are oil ports in that housing. And this thing brings in oil from right here. And see how each one of these ports correspond with these plugs?
Yeah.
So it throws pressure to every one of these. This one here is the one we're using right there, see? But that one shares with all these. That O-ring right there was leaking. I can see it on the block inside there where it was shooting past it.
So we're just gonna change them all then, right?
Well, no, we're not gonna wait for the next one to go out. All right, so we need to make sure we document these, and well, I guess it can't go in there the wrong way because it only goes one way. So long story short, that should be another O-ring right there too.
Duh. Ooh, that one's in bad shape.
Yeah,
It's falling apart.
we're gonna have to go O-ring shopping. I don't think we got any that big here.
Super glue a bunch of little ones together.
All right, we're gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna get myself cleaned up.
Yeah, you're
And then-
dirty.
Then we're gonna go part shopping. This little thing fascinates me.
It does, huh?
It does fascinate me. So, check this out. This is simple but beautiful machining. So this is basically what I would call, I don't know if that's a gear pump, you can call it what you want. So the oil comes in through this cavity in the top, fills these up here, and as it gets over here, it squeezes it down, goes in this cavity and shoves it out that top right there. And then you can't see way down in there, but there's reliefs cut into that, which allows any excess oil or pressure to escape down that way, and it lubricates this bearing back here. So this is your inlet where it's taking oil in, and this is your two pressured outlets. Now, one thing I noticed, can they see how it's boogered up there a little bit?
Yep.
So it's got these shims. The shim basically how deep this engages into that bearing. By measuring that distance and measuring these shims, I think we're gonna leave those out.
And my truck ain't gonna blow up.
Truck ain't gonna blow up.
Okay.
All right, so with all that being said, this is a lot of work to fix an oil leak. We got 1, 2, 3 new O-rings there.
Mm-hmm.
And then this O-ring here will go here. We super glue that in.
Yeah.
And then this goes on top, and then to argue my point, they were smart enough to make this cover to where it'll only bolt on one way, which allows these ports to line up.
Yeah.
Duh.
You
Did
got
catch
it.
all that?
Yeah, I got it. Yes.
Now, the hard part about this is we got to put this all back together way up underneath.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got everything we need. You ready to put it back together?
Let's go for it.
Proven to be a little more tricky than I anticipated. Oh. Well, man behind the scenes is bolted back up.
Good.
I wish I had a way to spin that over and make sure that pump turns freely, but I think we're gonna have to go with, hopefully we did it right. Get these two oil lines hooked back up. This will be done. All right, there's that.
What's that? Oh, yeah. There's that, 2 washers.
Okay. Okay. All right, guys, there it is. Oil pump is all back on, hooked up, hopefully leak free.
Yeah.
Now,
You're doing a fine job.
that was a little harder to get lined up, but I think it's a little bit lighter than what this other pump's gonna be. So, all right, we're gonna get this hydraulic pump mounted back up there, and then hopefully this part of this job is done. Well, folks, I am sorry. I forgot to hit record, but there you have it. We are officially reinstalled, everything hooked back up. I believe, hopefully that leak's fixed, man, behind the scenes.
Oh.
All right, we'll go ahead and fix that other one while we're down here,
Yeah.
which is right over here.
That just needs tightened up.
I think so. We got to take this skid pan the rest of the way down and see what we got. I'll try to show you guys. This is the line that was leaking real bad whenever Aaron was raising the bed up and down. And this fitting right here is extremely loose. Don't know why, don't know how. We're gonna tighten it down and hopefully that fixes this one. That makes this one for a super easy repair compared to the other one. Except I got the wrong size wrench, man, behind the scenes.
Don't say 1/2 inch.
Nope, it's the other way.
Oh, 5/8.
All right, let me get that tightened down. We're gonna get out from underneath here. Let me tell you guys, I am glad to be out from underneath that truck. All right, last thing we got is this this pancake right here. Oh, wrong way. This here puts air on it that actuates these hydraulic brakes. And this thing here, for some reason, is leaking air. Now, why it's leaking air is anybody's guess. So let's take it apart, find out. Oh, that's heavier than I thought it was gonna be.
I got it.
See, I guess we'll just take this thing apart and see what jumps out at us.
Yeah.
This thing does have a spring in it, but it's a small one, so we shouldn't get hurt too bad. Famous last words, right? I don't see where it's. I thought maybe we'd see how it was sucked in somewhere.
Is that the problem there? Or is that supposed to be like that?
I don't know.
It's like it's bent.
They're all great questions, man, behind the scenes. But that don't have anything to do with the air.
Oh,
Maybe that's a problem.
might be. That don't have nothing.
All right, man, behind the scenes, we did not find any smoking guns on this.
No.
But that's the diaphragm we took out. And it does not have, no. This one's, so, all right, I'm gonna confuse you guys. We have, this is the one that originally came on the truck when I bought it, which looks to be a fairly new unit. But the diaphragm that came out of it has got two spots right here that are thicker where the clamp comes together. And the clamp on that one was way tighter than the clamp on this one. I think a loose clamp might have been our issue, but we're gonna go ahead and change out diaphragms.
Who tightened them clamps up?
I think we can legitimately blame this one on Matt.
Oh, Matt?
Yes.
Matt did?
Yes.
Oh, all right, I see.
Let's put this back together.
All right.
Did it work?
Hopefully it works. Working.
Can't tell if this is leaking or that's leaking.
Yeah, I think that's leaking for sure. Not to break the,
Let's try it with this one.
all right.
Oh, that's much better. Ain't leaking at all.
Good as new.
Put it right on.
All right.
Why can't they all be that easy, man, behind the scenes? All right. One. Two. Slide this on. think it's about time for the moment of truth.
Getting close to the moment of truth.
We probably ought to put oil in it before we start it.
Yeah. That'd be a good idea.
It'd be a great idea. All right, as far as we know, we've got everything tidied up and buttoned up, so
Yeah.
we're gonna change 2 fuel filters underneath the hood real quick and get this thing cranked off, and hopefully she's not Old Faithful. Man behind the scenes, do you want to explain why we still have one of the old fuel filters on here?
You might want to pick that up with, oh wow.
Oh wow. All right.
You know,
I'm making a mess, by the way.
the way you pick on him.
Well, I had to look up the freaking part numbers for him on the one.
What? I think it's probably your fault.
My fault. All right, well, we got one fuel filter that was right. The other one was not right, so we have resorted to putting the old one back on for now.
Maybe he'll give you a buy one, get one free.
You think? Have you met Al?
I think he will.
What are you doing?
Get a basketball.
Yeah, because he made a big mistake. Remember how you were smarting off something about looking up the part numbers to get a discount, and then he's smarted something back to you? I think he'll be the gentleman that will give you one buy one, get one free.
Well, I'm gonna take his video in here and say, Aaron said. All right, we're gonna put some oil in this thing, and then see if we don't have any leaks. You know, it is much easier to do this with 2 hands.
Yeah.
I can hit the funnel with 1 hand. Oh, look at that. That's talent right there. Oh, I'm making a mess, though. Don't you worry, man, behind the scenes. You just stay comfortably on the ground. I got this. I got this.
You got that? I'll open these for you. I'll get them ready.
Look at that. Perfectly full, perfectly clean for now.
Okay, wrenches for me.
I do. And a pair of channel locks.
I'll take that.
Are you trying to procrastinate until we start this thing and find out how many leaks we got?
No.
This is for everybody that comments that said we never chained the bed up.
There you have it.
We did have our safety chain on.
Yeah.
All right. You ready, man, behind the scenes?
I'm ready.
Let's fire this thing up, I guess.
Alright.
Hopefully it don't make any funny noises or do anything crazy. Alrighty. And it's got attacked by a light. All right, try it again. Come on, baby. shape. All right, you got it? Okay, why don't you release the parking brake. All right, push the foot brake. Release it. Set the parking brake. I don't hear anything at all. Once you shut it off, I'll listen. Turn just the key on and see if it resets the parking brake. Oh yeah, she charged her up, buddy. All right, turn the key off. Working beautiful.
Good deal. We're ready to go again. Let's go.
Hold some dirt. That was a aggravate day, but that I believe was a successful day. As of right now, as far as we know, she's not a leaker.
No, no air, no oil.
Bubba Dump is officially environmental friendly.
Yes, yes, he is.
And she's got fresh fluids.
Yeah.
We checked coolant, transmission, rear ends, transfer case. I think we checked every fluid there is to check except for your cup holder.
And it's empty.
Transfer case needs just a little bit.
Yeah.
Long story short, she's got a full service. She is she's ready to go back to work. Anything else you want to do, Terry?
Couple ideas.
I knew. Why'd I even ask? You know what? They're just gonna have to wait till tomorrow and find out with everybody else.
They will.
All right, we're calling this one a wrap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed.
I'm gonna be high class if we can do this. I'm gonna be high class then.
Somebody's gonna be really mad at you if we do this because you're stealing more Lieutenant Dan parts.
Yeah, very true.
It's up for debate. We're gonna discuss this off camera and see what
Yeah.
happens. So, all right, what I do know for sure is we're gonna wrap this video up. I'm gonna go get cleaned up because I feel like a pig I've been. You know what? I stay a lot cleaner whenever I'm helping you weld.
Yeah.
Mechanic and stuff, so.
Mechanic and stuff, I feel like I stay pretty dang clean.
Well, yeah, you're not mechanic and you're tool, you're tool
I'm
fast.
tool chase. Yeah, I'm
Hey, that saves me a lot of steps, especially around
Okay,
me.
we'll make it easy. On this add-on I want to do, we'll flip a coin on it. We'll be fair. We'll be
Fair.
Heads I win, tails you lose.
How many add-ons you gonna put on?
Well, we can keep going, but we are limited on time. So, well, let's start out easy. We'll start out with one. So heads I win. tails
Maybe
you
I need to
lose.
find a way to tie your add-ons in Bluetooth to my phone so I can keep an eye on you.
Oh, another one too.
You're not getting a radio. Don't even try. No,
Yes.
no.
You are driving me insane with no radio. Oh.
It keeps down the copyright infringement. We got to wrap this video up. Will you
Yeah,
stop?
yeah.
My goodness
I wanna
gracious.
go home.
Me too. Wait a minute. I am home. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. You want to see what we're talking about, stay tuned. Big old thumbs up. Helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't. Tell them bye.
See you guys.